want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
I'm recording this video for my safety because you're being real hostile. You was being hostile because your cousins is here. It is a girls trip, and she keeps saying I brought, but I brought my man came to see me the last night at our Airbnb. What you mean you want to count? It was for you. They were his friends. They came. That's the problem. But she keeps saying she's not hostile. But you're hostile. Why can't my nigga be here on my last night? He's not bothering you. And this is what I mean by hostile. I came here with her cousins, and now she acting weird because she want an audience. But this supposed to be my friend. These supposed to be my friends. Really? Now she want to fight. Now she want to fight. I'm about to get the out of here. I can't wait. And it's glass everywhere. Weirdest. And that's what she wanted was an audience. And I only went live, honestly, because I just don't feel safe. She got her cousins here. First off, you with your cousins, but you want to act weird. You knew my dude was going to be down here. So, of course, he was going to come. Mind you, we got our own rooms. You see what I'm saying? Why can't my man come to the Airbnb that I'm paying for? That's what I'm not understanding. And I just don't feel safe. I can't leave until tomorrow. And matter of fact, I'm about to call him to come pick me up because it's weirdest. I just want to go live right now because she acting real different. That's what I'm going to say. Because you're acting hostile. I'm recording you because you're... And I don't want to be recorded. Well, why are you so mad? Because we're going to a girl. I brought my... You know what? I'm about to keep arguing with you. I'm about to have my man come pick me up. Stop following me, bro. What you mean stop following you? And you supposed to be my friend, but you want to fight. I'm low. Like, no. I'm recording it, like I said. I'm recording this video on live. Y'all tag whoever the back at home that y'all know that's family to me right now. I'm going live and I'm gonna stay live while I text him to come get me. Cause it's weird. The whole time she's mad because my man came the last night and he's not even here right now. Woo! And it's Airbnb in my name. I'm about to be pissed. Can you stop banging? Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Oh man. Can y'all?
Yet again, I told y'all that I was going to show proof to the things that I just so happened to talk about. So again, when I referred to the whole thing of like, oh, women, we're together, women hear us roar, we love each other, we support each other, yada, yada, yada. This further proves that point. So she stated, let me just get to the main important thing. She stated that the Airbnb that her and her girlfriends decided to take a trip and be in is directly in her name. Now, the one reason that I believe everything that she is stating, when I looked up her social media, she is a truck driver. Truck drivers make bank. They make money. They make money. She got an 18-wheeler. So she's making money. So I fully 100% believe that she pretty much, more than likely, footed the bill for that Airbnb. Because if the woman who was oh so angry footed the bill for the Airbnb, she wouldn't have been breaking glass. She wouldn't have been beating and banging on her door because that is her money. That means that if any damage is basically done, that's coming directly out of her pocket. So that lets you know whose pocket that's coming directly out of. So you saw the person acting sensible and you saw the other person not acting sensible. You saw one person acting intelligent. You saw the whole other person acting ignorant. And that's exactly what it is. So while she's basically recording for her safety, she's not really, in a sense, technically engaging or trying to antagonize the other woman who's already angry for whatever stupid reason. And when I mean stupid reason, it is literally a stupid reason. She stated that, yo, on the last day of the Airbnb, you know, her guy basically came to come see her. Nothing wrong with that. On top of the fact, if what she's saying is fact, which is her name is on the Airbnb, then it's completely fine and dandy. Even if that wasn't the case, right? It's an Airbnb, it's shared amongst people, and she's there. So if it's the last day of whatever, and he just decided to stop by because of whatever reason, he stopped by. There is nothing stating that he can't or should not stop by. There's no type of rules or regulations going on here that basically states that. The friend wanted to sit up there and get mad, was like, oh, I'm mad because it's supposed to be about the girls, us going out, us having fun, yada, 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 all this other. She just literally said it was the last day. It's the last day. The woman that's arguing is all bummed out. She's in whatever, get up that she got that looked like she just rolled up out of the bed, came from home, and she just decided that she wanted to rage out and she wanted to throw a glass real quick. No, something that is not hers, something that she does not even own, in a place that she more than likely can't even afford. She decides that she wants to start banging on stuff, leaving marks on doors, wants to try to really have an altercation with somebody who is not even trying to have an altercation. Like, yo, this whole thing is ridiculous. And this is why I sit up there and tell women before. It's like, yo, y'all need to know the people that y'all with before y'all go into these trips. You heard the woman basically state, the woman that was recording, she was like, yo, and you supposed to be my friend. And I thought we was friends. That obviously not. Obviously not. Because she didn't care. She pretty much threw that whole friendship away all over the fact because your boyfriend came to see you at an Airbnb. I ain't never heard such foolishness in my life. I ain't never heard such foolishness in my life. That makes me 100% think that the friend is interested in the woman that's filming. That's the type of vibe that I'm getting because I maybe I need another woman to understand. Maybe I need another woman to explain this to me to make me understand what would be a 100% reason to fight a friend over the fact that a boyfriend came over to an Airbnb of which it was stated that it's the last day. What's the reason to try to antagonize somebody? What's the reason to try to yell and holler? What's the reason for another woman to have to try to come in between at least one time to try to stop you from acting a whole complete fool? Like I said, we done seen how instances like this already went down. We saw what happened in Mexico, where a young black woman sat up there and lost her life when she was quote unquote with friends. This is why you had in the back of her mind. That's why I know the reason why she said what she said in the video. She was like, anybody watching this video right now, sit up there and tag, any friends that you know, tag my family, yada, 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 because she knows. She understands that very easily this situation can go south. Very easily, this situation can go south. And that's where it was about to go. If she didn't sit up there and barricade herself directly in that door, it probably would have went there. But it more than likely something might have potentially happened. We don't know because the camera pretty much cut out because the phone hit the floor. So we don't realistically know what specifically took place at that moment. Now, looking at her social media, she is completely fine and dandy. She is well. She is, back at home. She's making videos and different things of that nature. But like I said, yo, for a lot of y'all women out here, this is the stuff that y'all don't want to bring up, that y'all don't want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about all this other extra stuff that's going on out here, but you don't want to talk about your friends that potentially want to cause harm or endanger your life because they feel a certain type of way about something. Like I said, where are all of these, these female platforms that normally want to bash men? Where are they to talk about stories like this? Because this is a scary type of sight. Because let's go back and note there was glass on the floor. She could have very easily used that as a distraction, knowing the fact that the way that she broke it, that the woman filming had to climb over it very carefully. She could have decided to try to do something right then. And this probably would have been a whole different video. While her back was turned and she was, still walking and going directly into the room, she could have potentially tried to do something then. Like I said, there's a variety of instances that, things could have taken place. And this is why, like I said before, women need to start questioning the people that they call friends, because a lot of these women ain't realistically your friends. They're just there. They are just there. Some of the friends, some of the female friends that y'all got are bums. Let's just keep it 100. Some of y'all friends are bums. You might be the one out of the group making the utmost money, right? So you facilitate and you doing all of this stuff, and you catering to your friends, and you sitting up there getting them into clubs, and you covering drinks and food and all this other type of stuff. But watch what happens when you're like, yo, I'm not covering this stuff. Y'all gonna be covering y'all bills. I got my bill, y'all got yours. Watch how quick that friendship turns. Watch how quick people want to start whispering and looking around the room and all this other. I'm telling y'all don't know the people that y'all actually around up until they show exactly who it is that they are. And you'll start to see the treacherous types of snakes and harpies that you have within your own circle. But like I said, a lot of women ain't trying to look that far. A lot of women ain't trying to look that far because at the end of the day, a lot of women ain't trying to be lonely. They're not trying to be lonely in the direction of not having somebody, and they're not trying to be lonely in the direction of not having friends. Because you have a lot of people out here who are not comfortable with themselves enough to actually be alone and to actually be fine within that. To have that type of silence, to have that type of clarity, to have that type of calm, to have that type of energy, your own energy around you, having feedback going on between you and your own energy, basically growing within that. Like I said, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all gonna be learning some tough lessons. If you don't start trying to tighten up right now, this is the same exact talk that I sat up there and told guys. It's the same exact talk. The main difference is that when a guy builds himself up, other guys, in a sense, want that position. Now, women, they'll look at that woman and be like, oh yeah, inspired, all this other type of stuff. They're not really trying to knock you off of that whole spot in a sense because they can't feel that position. Right? So if you're a corporate or a CEO, they can't knock you off and like, yeah, now I'm the corporate CEO. That's not how that works. But when it comes to guys, it's a little bit of a different story. But like I said before, it's like, yo, a lot of people just need to tighten up, look at their surroundings, and start questioning, a lot of people. It's better to be safe than sorry.